He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Vardy. It's a searching pass. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Modric! Oh, split-second reaction.
Modric really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Luperto can get it clear. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Haaland. And here's Haaland. Little pass back. Modric played out wide. He's going for goal! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he thumps it clear.
Atalanta would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Vardy cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these...
Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Alvarez. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And this is Vardy. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vardiol. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, this time surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Vardy. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alvarez. Vardiol. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. And it's Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Alvarez. Spread it left. Oh, such a clever touch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Modric. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Veceras made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's a promising position, brilliantly cut out. Can he spark a counter here? That's been slipped through, and this is Vardy. Vardy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a cute ball. They've won a corner. Atalanta have their second corner now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. There's the shot! He's got a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Cremona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's Modric! Superb by Modric! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Atalanta grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back.
Haaland! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Atalanta have their third corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Belletti. That's an imaginative pass. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And here's Haaland. And it's Modric. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he plays one through. And he shoots! Goal! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Vardy is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Cremona get themselves into the lead. Atalanta still have the cards to affect this game. Out towards the flank. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vardy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out towards the right wing. Vardy providing an outlet on that flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Driving on, and it's Modric! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Modric! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Atalanta will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice interception, well timed. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to...
He's having a shot! And that could have brought them level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. And here's Petkovic.
Atalanta really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Great chance! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Modric. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. So what can they make of this? Looking to play him in. And that has been clubbed away. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside. Oh no, this does not look good. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, just skips past his man. Kamara. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Eklenkamp, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Eklenkamp. Zaraga. Threads one in, gets into some space. Has crossed, he's got tall! Oh, crossbar! And they're back on the ball again. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. And it's made its way to him. And it's Belletti. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. Zaniolo. Atalanta still without a single shot on target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No way through, so back it comes. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Modric clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Udinese are looking to go forward now. Played out towards the right wing, played in deep, cleared away. Eklenkamp. Udinese were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Zaraga. Oh, super find. Zaraga. It's a goal kick. Haaland. Now it's Alvarez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running, and it's Serginho. Kamara. He won't be happy with that one. Alvarez. Gets good distance on it. What a throw in. Cavacele kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Camara. Short changes him with that pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Zaniolo. It's a really well measured ball. He is through here. Some really good ball movement. That has been slung wide. And that's played in low. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Zaraga, and he's had it nicked away. Mbappe, and it's Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Cavacele gets it clear. He's in a great position here. Camera. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. Kamara. Oh, good spread. Can he get onto this? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Cavacele. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Zaniolo. Now Zaraga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Back into the middle, looking for options for movement. Atalanta can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Alvarez. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
He's on it, can he get away? Nice control, and it's pulled back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Eklenkamp, Davis, now Zaraga, and that could set him on his way. Zaniolo! Zaraga opts for safety. Cavacele gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. Eklenkamp. Zaniolo. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Alvarez. It's Modric! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Played towards the front line. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Atalanta really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh no, what has happened here? And it's a great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Atalanta have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play. Kabasele. Ejibue. Atalanta are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. That'll be a throw-in. Chalanolu. Oh, this is a terrific run. It's played through for him. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And now they can clear their lines. And it's Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, yes, it's there! And that might well be that. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that is as far as it goes. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Dijk. Now Saliba. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Distributed tidily. And he's in, and the shot! Sticks it away! 2, and we've barely begun here. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's DiMarco, and the through ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Atalanta are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Modric. This might... And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zielinski.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
DiMarco with the short one. Flings in across. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Belletti. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. Flashes it. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zielinski. Akanji. More and more pressure on the ball here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Barella. Now it's chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Akanji. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold has a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Atalanta are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Akanji. Sucic. Zielinski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Now it's DiMarco. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Crossed in early. Terrific header! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Up he goes! It's hit the crossbar. And it's headed over. Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. Chooses to go back. And it's Modric. Sucic gets a foot in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Barella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Hoisted in, big header! And he steered it beyond the post. Akanji. And it's Zielinski. Serginho. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance here. Ball swung in. And he's there to belt it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter.
There's the shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is he's got full. It wasn't a great header in the end. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Barella is onto this. Pass somewhat off target. Modric.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good alertness. And that's going to be a goal kick. Barella, Zielinski.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Sucic. Barella. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Thuram.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ball driven towards the far post. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Time and again they are repelled. Dumfries. Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! And it's Denzel Dumfries. Martinez. To Barella. And it's Zielinski. Haaland. Atalanta are looking to break at pace. Threads one in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. DiMarco, who does have an assist to his name. DiMarco. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Alvarez. That is a great pick out. Akanji. Could move up a gear here. Sucic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread neatly. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Haaland. Gives it back. Serginho. Modric. Now it's Haaland. And he's had a hit! It's a loose ball. That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 18, numero 3, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il
And it's
numero
Modric.
11.
He's tried one!
Il numero 7.
Oh, it's come loose.
Cambio di giocatori.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Has another go! And again! He has done it! Petkovic at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
Tries a shot! He's put it wide. The final 5 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Petkovic. Now it's Alvarez. Carlos Augusto. Sucic. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now, can they get him away? He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He has found the way through. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. So that's it. It is all over. Atalanta came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he get it through?
Pretty robust defending.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. And it's Serginho. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, great header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Junior Messias. Looking for options for movement. And the through ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Atalanta are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs.
Junior Messias! They've got to be quick to recover this. First quarter of an hour gone. And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been played through. And he shoots! Goal! Atalanta! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Atalanta penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
And that's going to be a booking. Junior Messias, he's found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. And that was very necessary. Alvarez is onto it in a flash.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Junior Messias. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Played out towards the right wing. He has a look up. Serginho. Here's Haaland. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mbappe is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
That's a half-decent try.
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Junior Messias. Great defending, strong and determined. And he was quick to react. No, that's been intercepted. Stood up well to him there. Junior Messias.
Oh, really well played.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Atalanta looking to go into the break. 1-0. Great chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it's
shot a goal! Dispatched worked clinically. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Haaland. Modric. Alvarez. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Østigard. Oh no, what has happened here? That's tidy. Junior Messias. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ekuban just eases him off the ball. Atalanta needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Alvarez. There's the shot! Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Now it's Alvarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Alvarez, and here's Haaland. Modric. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Atalanta really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. They've played it short. Tries to pass it through. Gets into some space. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. Petkovic gets through. Tries a shot! We've got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared without complication. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Serginho, and the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Atalanta complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And the number on the board is 3. He's picked his way through, and he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this... He's had a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Atalanta have done it with iron, with pragmatism.